Hello, I'm Miriam, co-founder and COO of Keto Chow.
I'm Chris, also a co-founder, president, and the technical guy behind Keto Chow. Kind of still am. I was about to say it was. Anyway, I still do a lot of stuff. Anyway,
He's
if you're
some
brand new to
technical
Keto
guy.
Chow, it's a nutritionally complete meal designed to make doing keto easy. We also have some electrolyte supplements that are amazing for everyday use and for keeping the dreaded keto flu away.
Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the little bell icon for daily updates on all our Keto Chow happenings. These live streams help us be accountable and stay on track. Thanks so much for joining us on our journey.
Yeah. All right. So let's see. Easy as Els is on. Debbie says, Happy Thursday, everyone. I'm excited for another day with y'all.
Yay!
Sonia says, Ninth. Oh, she's ninth. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Good morning, everyone. Rhiannon is on. So is Lynette. Shauna says, good morning, Chris and Miriam. MJ is on as well. Candace says, good morning, Snickerdoodle, Keto Chow, breakfast soup. I am having chocolate and chocolate today. The stuff that I mixed up, the stuff that I was testing with.
Oh,
I'm just going to have that.
test chocolate.
Yep. Lynette says, good morning from the super cool Keto Chow storefront. Glennis says, good morning, all. Nan is on. There's Wendy is on as well. Lori says, good morning, Chris. I sent you a message on Facebook concerning the email that the Chow subscribers received. Well, I won't be able to look at that for quite a while.
For a minute.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Thank you. It wasn't just the Chow subscribers that received that email. It was actually, I believe, everyone just got an email telling people that, hey, there's an announcement coming. And the page that it goes to does have a formatting issue on mobile, but Nick is on it. I think it's probably fixed by now.
It probably is.
So anyway.
So thank you for letting us know.
Let's see. Oh, whether the new say this morning. Hi, everybody. Nice. Julie says, good morning. Shauna is on as well. Danita is sending a happy sun.
Oh, hi, Danita.
Floyd says, hey, Keto Chow peeps. Debbie says, you look beautiful, Miriam.
Thank you.
Blouse.
Thank you.
Blouse.
It's a dress.
It's a maxi dress?
I guess that's what you call it, maxi dress.
I don't know. Marla's on as well. So is Kathy and Carol. Julie says, I was talking to Shauna. Everybody says, just got your something coming email.
Yeah.
Which always reminds me of the movie Something Wicked This Way Comes.
Something Wicked This Way Comes.
Well, that's the song.
Oh, that's the Harry Potter song.
Well, it's the song predates Harry Potter. But I had that playing in my head too. But man, that movie Something Wicked This Way Comes was a crazy movie. With the lightning rod salesman.
Remember it. Do I remember it?
Probably not. Pamela says hello again from Canada.
Hey, Pamela.
Red Wine says good morning from North Carolina.
Hey, guys.
Oh, Laura says it's concerning a graphic that's not correct. Well, the email we can't change. The email's sent. Email's gone.
Yeah. Oh, I think she means the thing that he's fixing.
Okay, probably.
So.
Jill says, can you just put 4 ounces of heavy whipping cream and water and the Keto Chow? That's what I do when I am testing it, but that is not the appropriate amount of fat for my personal consumption, but it's what we use as a baseline for testing. You can add as much or as little fat as you personally want. And if you want to use 4 ounces of heavy whipping cream, you go right ahead.
Yep. It's a good way to start and taste it and see if you like it. But what we recommend is you go to our calculator on the website and put in your information so that you can figure out what works best for you, because you may need a smaller amount.
Yep.
So there you go.
Jerry says, good morning, Chowers.
Good morning.
Julie says, I saw the old container someone posted on Facebook.
Oh, yes. Holly O found a bin that said chocolate mint cinnamon bun.
Oh, nice.
Like, that's an oldie.
That is an oldie. Amanda says, good morning, having cookies and cream Keto Chow with 1 scoop of perfect keto collagen. Did I say that Jerry's on? Jerry's on. So is Mike.
Yeah.
Christine says, good morning. John says, ooh, and I got paid last night. Great timing.
Yeah.
Lisa says, good morning. Hoopcat is on as well. Kaden says, I just want to check with others before I try this, since I'm on a suspected cancer protocol. And 124 grams of coconut oil doesn't do well in the fridge. Anyone mix powder plus water overnight and add oil later? I don't think there's a problem doing that. Adding the oil afterwards seems to work just fine for me. Brianna says buffering, it might just be me. I have no drop frames right now. Maitreya says with that cinnamon bun. The cinnamon bun was terrible.
I didn't like the cinnamon bun.
Absolutely awful.
Snickerdoodle was way better, and it was similar, but It didn't taste like a cinnamon bun.
Nope, it didn't.
Yeah.
It tasted like
So we
it was
discontinued
awful.
that fast.
Well, it got discontinued by the manufacturer of the protein powder. So
Yep.
Casey Smith says, "Hi Bears, hope all is well, but shame on you for sending an ominous email and leaving us non-chow club guessing."
Sorry.
Hey, there's still like 8 days you can subscribe if you want
Yeah,
to.
to the Chow Club.
Crystal, good morning here. Husband just placed our first order yesterday.
Hey, Crystal.
Well, welcome.
I'm glad you're here.
Candace says, how does someone find the Chow Club member page? So that's actually pretty easy. So if you go to on our website and you go to limited edition products, let's see, and I'm logged out. Great. It's right here, the Chow Club exclusives. And it gives you this page, unless you're logged in, that says, hey, this is only for Chow Club members. If you're seeing this and you're a Chow Club subscriber, please log into your account. Now, when you log in, it takes you to the account page.
Yep.
It doesn't bring you back here.
Yeah. So I know that's kind
back
of
to shop, limited edition products, Chow Club exclusives, or just hit your little happy guy here and log in with your account before you go to shop.
And then go to
limited edition products.
Because then it'll appear.
Chow Club exclusives.
Look at that yummy key lime. Key lime.
Laylee says, morning. Julie says, that was funny. It said to add canola oil. That's way old school. Did it say canola oil?
No. On the cinnamon bun?
Well, I think it just said add an oil, but yeah, the canola was something that you could use. But anyway. Let's see. Jerry says, I have to try something different with mango, maybe mixed with bananas, 2 shakes. That'd be a nice combo.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Ron says, good morning, Bears and Chow fam. Strawberry Keto Chow with 1/2 almond milk and 1/2 water, getting my fat from the boiled eggs and sausage. That's a good way to do it.
Yum.
Holly made her Keto Chow without any fat. Completely forgot to add fat to it.
Okay.
She's like, I'll just get it from cheese.
I want some cheese.
I think Steve has some in the fridge because today's not a PSMF day.
Yeah.
Today's a slightly higher fat macro day.
Yeah. Today's a regular keto day.
Yep.
So I'm going to have bacon and eggs for lunch.
Okay. Jill says, I love the macchiato and banana. Patty says, I made my Keto Chow with just water and then add my fat before drinking. That way I can choose shake or ice cream.
Perfect.
Perfect indeed. Patsy says, sound is breaking up. It shouldn't be. Let me double check something really quick.
Dun, dun.
Oh, you know what?
Because you put it on the weird setting yesterday.
Is that better? Well, it was on other stuff yesterday, so we were probably not getting the best. We were probably doing the sound from the mic, from the camera, instead of the sound from the microphone.
Which means they can hear you and not me.
Yes, probably. Shane says, I just had a morning Keto Chow with a 1/2 scoop of banana and chocolate peanut butter.
Yum.
Well, let's see. Patty says, I also get my fat when I drink Keto Chow from boiled eggs. That works great. Ken says, cinnamon bun is really hard to do. The best low-carb cinnamon bun is an almond flour paleo one loaded to the gills with coconut sugar. Totally not keto. Casey Smith said, I mixed up the last of my key lime and apple pie singles this morning and enjoyed the last 2 of each over the next few days.
That'll be a delicious couple of days.
Let's see. Dania says, I have the salted caramel cookie recipe. They weren't crispy, but made a delicious pancake texture and taste. Maybe a new pancake recipe.
Okay.
Courtney says, I'm loving pina colada and caramel macchiato. Mitch says, good morning from NYS. I'm assuming New York State. Got my first order last week. Good stuff.
Yes.
Let's see. Jill says, you have recipes from the Keto Chow shake.
Yes, we do.
We do. So if you go to our website and you go to recipes and more, recipes. Oh, Nick says it's fixed. You have a plethora of different recipes available, and you can select which flavor you want to do. I like the new option of any sweet flavor.
So we're in the process of tagging the ones that will work for any flavor. So right now we've only got 4 tagged, but pretty soon it'll be easy to just say, oh, any flavor. So you can look at your stash and be like, I want something. What? Let me see.
And maybe the default sound device was actually this one. And so it was doing it the way it was supposed to. Anyway, let's see. Jane says, hello, I'm making bacon and eggs right now.
Ooh, delicious.
Are you baking the bacon? Because if you are, try twisted bacon. Matrix says, sound fine. It's fine here. Lily says, the orange mango on Chow Club exclusive page has a picture of orange cream.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Shauna says, my sound is
Whoopsie.
good. Patsy says, coming in better now. Let me see. Rhonda says, loving this muscle sparing protein fast. That's a good way to do it. No, it's actually PSMF. Jill says, can you do bundle prices? I don't know what you mean by that. We have bundles that are pre-made, and the reason that they are sold at a discount is because they are pre-made. They're actually made by a crack team of teenagers who are out of school for the summer.
Yeah.
And they pre-make them, and sometimes they make them wrong, and so they have to go through and fix them like they did today.
Yep. But usually they don't.
Because they're pre-made, it actually saves us a lot
it really does.
of time and, well, more than anything, it reduces the errors that happens. So it costs us less. So we sell them at a lower price because they're pre-bundled. You cannot customize those bundles. There are bulk discounts if you get above a certain number of ones, but there's no customization of the bundles.
So. Yeah, sorry. I wish we could do that, but there's not a functionality we found so far.
Yep.
So.
Well, and even a functionality on the website isn't going to change that they're pre-made.
Yeah, and so they would be discounted.
Yep. Yeah. Shane wants to know if there's any word on the bulk chocolate. I'm a bulk chocolate toffee. Not yet. I hit them up about that again yesterday, and I haven't heard back. Maybe because it was 5 p.m. when I emailed them.
Oh, maybe.
MJ says, I liked your guest on Tuesday Night Live.
Oh, that was fun, huh?
Casey Smurf says, what's the most shakes the Bears have ever prepared in one day?
All of our blender bottles, maybe 30. Probably 30. Because I don't think we have any more blender bottles than that. I messaged him already.
Okay.
Yeah, because we just make as many as we have blender bottles, and we have a lot of blender bottles.
Yes, we do. Jane says, I made the twisted bacon. It was different, and I didn't hate it.
Hey,
okay.
That's good.
Melly says, I made the drop biscuits and gravy. My teen daughter.
Yummy.
Fat Unicorn says, good morning. Thanks for being so awesome.
Thank you for being awesome.
Let's see. Lori, the orange is fixed. Jane says, Fat Unicorn says, yeah, good morning. Thanks for being so awesome. Blaine says, hey guys. Liz says, I had my pina colada slushy shake for dinner. So yummy and smoothing. It's wonderful to have the option when you're recovering from dental work.
Yeah.
Easy says, I just completed my order. Thank you so much. Blaine says, licorice camping. Dennis says, plethora. It's always a plethora. Would you say I have a plethora of piñatas? Let's see, El Guapo. Jill says, I get 3 at a time, 70 EA. I think some of your messages are getting cut off, Jill. They're not coming through all the way. Anyway, Caden says, today was spicy taco keto chow with 143 grams of, wow, that's a lot.
Yeah.
Of extra virgin olive oil. Regular Tabasco sauce was drowned out by that much oil. I stopped for more scorpion pepper Tabasco.
Holy cow, I would not do that.
Yep. Courtney says, having the subscription bag is the guide deal, 10% off, and you can change around your schedule if needed. So what Courtney's talking about is if you go to shop,
go
to Chow subscriptions, there are 3 different options for subscriptions. This right here, it's any of our regular flavors. So there they are listed. And you can choose how frequently you have them delivered. Now, 4 weeks is at the top, so it's the default because that's what most people choose. I didn't want to have it be 1 week at the top because then people are like, why are you sending me another one every week? But you can, clicked on the wrong thing.
Somehow.
You can subscribe and you can actually, just get whatever one you want. It's 10% off the regular price. So. Let me see. Casey's versus scorpion pepper sounds scary.
Yeah.
Jill says, how about the MCT powder? So I do not recommend using MCT oil. I also very much do not recommend using MCT powder. And the reason for that is that MCT powder has more carbohydrates, it costs more, and it's unless you need MCT powder because you're, I don't know, backpacking or something, it's not the best choice, I guess, another way to say it. There's a good description on it. If you search for Keto Chow powdered fat, well, that'll get you there, but here's the actual article talking about, and there's a video too about using powdered fats. It goes into extensive explanation about why powdered fats can work if that is what you want. But on that page, it describes what's going on with powdered fats. Now, as far as MCT oil, I don't recommend using MCT oil unless you're treating a neurological condition and need higher ketones, because it tends to cause problems with lowering HDL, which is bad, and raising triglycerides, which isn't good.
In our experience,
yes,
it's not necessarily true for everyone.
In my personal experience, in Beverly's experience, in Dave Feldman's experience, and in a lot of people's experience that talk to Dave Feldman, it can cause some interesting issues. So,
but for depression, for epilepsy, for Alzheimer's,
neurological conditions, there you go.
Yeah, it's great.
Yep. Lori says bacon nuts in the air fryer, so good. Blaine says they tried the orange mango. Sean says, Kirk the Spot, thank you for teaching me all these big words. I like plethora. It means a lot. So, Shauna, you are on your way to becoming a sesquipedalian,
which means person who uses big words.
Yes. Sesqua means 1.5. Pedalian means person who uses, foot-long words. So it's a person who uses words that are 1.5 feet long.
That's right. And another fun word is petrichor,
yes,
which is the smell of the ground after rain.
It is the blood of the gods that comes from rocks.
Isn't that funny?
That's what it literally means. And it's that smell when rain is falling. It's actually coming off of rocks. Anyway, it's cool stuff. Diane wants to know how the magnesium thing is going. That's what I don't know. I haven't heard back from them yet.
We'll check in. Sorry, it's taking a long time.
Matrey says, I love my Ghost Olé hot sauce in the spicy taco. I think that's what I'm going to have for my meal too today. Randy is on. Welcome, Randy. Casey Smurf says, MCT can act as a laxative. Learning that fast when I started keto. Thought I needed bulletproof coffee. Jill says, what about coconut cream milk? So that goes along with that can work. It is higher carbs. What I would actually recommend, Jill, is if you do a Google search for Keto Chow Facebook support group. That's a really good source of information about a lot of the questions you've been asking, and probably some that you haven't even thought of yet. It's just a great group of people that are using Keto Chow. They're answering each other's questions. They're showing off their ways that they store Keto Chow. They're sharing experiences.
And mixing.
And it's just a great source of information.
And it's nice to be able to say, okay, well, I've done it with coconut cream milk and I noticed this or this or this. So it's a really good place.
Yep. Coconut cream milk does have more carbs than I personally like with not enough calories.
But it makes good ice cream.
If you say so.
I say so.
I've never tried it. Debbie says, I use coconut oil with MCT in my Keto Chow shakes because I found it really upsets my stomach. I used to use. Okay.
Okay.
So I've switched to just regular coconut oil. Kane says MCT powder has less of a laxative effect, especially if it's powdered on the acacia fiber.
Yeah, probably because there's less MCT than it really says it is, I imagine.
Yep. Let's see. Lynn says, good morning. Just ate my pudding made with chocolate peanut butter, and salted caramel. Delish. Tammy says, I didn't know they were out. Yes, it's the large bags. They were supposed to be here. The chocolate toffee, the chocolate mint, the snickerdoodle, and now the salted caramel are all out of stock. We do have the individual packets, the little guys like this.
Yep.
But we don't have the big ones right now. Trini says, if I subscribe, will shipping be free? So if you subscribe to the Chow Club, The shipping is included on that one, but the regular subscription, no. The only free shipping is free ground shipping on orders over $200. That does include subscriptions.
So
your
if you
subscription
order
is
over 200, yeah, then it would be.
Yep. And again, it's ground shipping. It will typically take a lot longer. So if you've only ordered from us and it's coming priority mail and you're like, yeah, this shipping is super fast, you get the free ground shipping, and it can sometimes take like 7 days to get to the East Coast. That's ground shipping. So Casey Smith says, we're going to need that science class with Mr. Bear after all these words.
Yeah.
Nerd.
John says, it's been so long, I missed the smell of a first rain.
Yeah.
Courtney loves the Facebook support group. Ken says, MCT oil is also an amazing flavor enhancer. I used to add it to tomato sauce until I realized I prefer the flavor of olive oil, tomato, hot sauce, and garlic powder to just one thing. Jill says, you suggest we use the shake 3 meals a day for 3 or 4 days. So the shakes are just a meal replacement. There is no prescribed amount that you should use per day other than don't use more than 3. Like, you could replace all of your meals if you want to for as long as you want. I did that for 100 days where it was literally the only thing I was eating. I missed smoked meat more than anything else. But you can use it twice a day, once a day, none a day, and just use it like on every couple days if you want to. It's really up to you. It's just keto food that is really easy and tastes amazing. So Patty says, I need a Keto Chow app so I can shop on my phone. See, the thing is, a Keto Chow app would just, for shopping, would just be a wrapper around the Keto Chow website that's already mobile friendly.
Is it raining?
No, Steve's walking on the roof.
Steve's on the roof.
If you have the Shop app installed on your phone, you can use that to shop on the Keto Chow site.
Use the Shop app?
But it doesn't have quite the same capabilities. You won't see things like the Chow Club exclusive page.
I see.
Julie says, MCT powder makes my heart race, and not in a good way.
Okay, good to know. Yeah.
Jill says, are the soups a meal as well? Yeah, so like the savory chicken soup, again, so it's designed to give you 1/3 of all of your daily nutrients, except the fat, and you add that in however much works for you. Trini says, are you bringing back the pina colada? We haven't ruled that out. Let's see, and how did we make it? So they're probably the best thing I can direct you to is Loving It on Keto with Wendy and Harry. Recently came to visit the Keto Chow offices, and they interviewed Miriam and I. So some of the history about Keto Chow and everything else.
About how you're crazy.
Video. Yep. Everyone wants to know, can Knox gelatin be used instead of beef gelatin in Keto Chow?
Sure.
Well, you can use it. Some of the amino acids that are specifically in beef gelatin can help people with digestive problems. Like if you're having Keto Chow and you're like, I'm having to go to the bathroom a lot. Adding a teaspoon of beef gelatin can help ameliorate that.
There's another big word for you.
Willow says caramel macchiato is just the best in coffee.
Oh, good.
Casey says, I'm planning on 3 times a day for as long as I can handle with a bowl of Magic Spoon to meet my calories to start the day starting tomorrow. I'm between 205 to 210 for 3 weeks, and I think Keto Chow can help. And I want to get under 200. Blaine wants pina colada in big bag. Let's see. Courtney says, Keto Chow seriously makes making it through my showing days, realtor life. Oh boy.
Yes.
So easy. I'm definitely using it as a meal more often these days simply because my time is so limited.
Yep.
Jill says Klarna app helps to pay over 4 payments. Great. We have specifically decided not to add Klarna or Sezzle or Pay Later as a payment option on the Keto Chow site. A lot of that has to do with the fact that I see it as a predatory sales technique. If you can't afford Keto Chow, don't buy Keto Chow. You don't need it. And if you are having to split up the payments, I would actually prefer that you save money and buy Keto Chow later, or buy a bunch of ground beef and don't use Keto Chow.
Hot dogs.
Hot dogs and ground beef.
Pepperoni.
But if you pay with PayPal,
Eggs.
does give you the option to split up the payments. But along with that, Sezzle, Klarna, all of those, they claim to be free for the consumer to use. They charge the vendors an exorbitant amount of money.
Okay. So that's where they make their money from.
They make their money from the vendors. So
it is better for the consumer.
well, the consumer ends up having 4 interest-free payments that are paid for by the vendor. And Klarna and them say, well, you'll sell more. I'm like, if it means that people are buying stuff they can't afford, I don't want to sell more. Yep. Thank you very much. I would rather people buy what they can afford and be judicious in their spending. Also, I don't want to pay Klarna. I think it was 13%.
That's a lot.
Yeah, if people pay with a regular credit card, it's 2.2.
Yeah, that's a lot.
So
less.
There you go. We're not going to add it.
Yep. And doing good for your health also means doing good for your mental health. And having financial trials is hard enough without spending when you
especially when you can't afford it.
Yeah.
So
sorry.
Okay. Well, Patty says the website wasn't working great. Probably just the signal. Jerry's planning on making Joe's Keto Chow chili this weekend.
Ooh, that sounds yummy.
Tomato basil.
Should make some of that and put it in the freezer.
MJ says, my nails are thin and tearing. Do you think gelatin or collagen? Or just more minerals? Gelatin and collagen?
Minerals probably wouldn't help with nails.
Yeah. Just upping, period. Your protein will help. But gelatin and collagen specifically are the proteins that will help.
Yeah, for sure.
So upping your protein in general is going to help all sorts of stuff. We have a lot of people that we've talked to who were having
hair problems.
They have hair problems. Miriam has a dentist appointment, so I'm going to quickly go through this. But yeah, upping protein is really good. You need more than you think, and that's why we recommend Maria Emmerich's calculator. Boulder, Pennsylvania is on, so there we go. Ginny planted flowers yesterday. I felt a big raindrop and started running. I got drenched in a downpour and we got 0.17. Oh, man. Hubby was on an open cab 5 miles and got not a driving home.
What?
MJ says, what, Chris, you don't want to be a banker? No, I'm an engineer and I'm pragmatic. The glass is not half full. It's not half empty. It's twice as big as it needs to be. Okay, well, yeah, we're going to go. So, yeah, Miriam needs to go. What beet gelatin we recommend? We just got the cheapest one on Amazon. It was like Zen Principle. I didn't care that it was grass-fed or not. It was, whatever. Okay.
Hey, guys, everybody have a good day.